In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Imagine standing at a turning point in your life, heart pounding, mind spinning with endless what-ifs. Maybe it's that tempting job offer promising higher pay but threatening your inner peace. Maybe it's a relationship choice that's kept you awake, replaying conversations until doubt wraps around you like a fog. You know that feeling of regret, the moment you look back and think, if only I had seen things clearly, I wouldn't be in this mess. It's like driving through a dim, foggy evening where every turn feels uncertain, and one wrong decision could change everything. Yet somewhere inside, a quiet voice reminds you that you're capable of choosing better, if you could only silence the noise. The truth is, thinking clearly isn't about being more intelligent, it's about removing the illusions that cloud your judgment. In this video, you'll learn timeless mental strategies to sharpen your clarity, avoid common cognitive traps, and make decisions aligned with your core values, leading to more confidence, direction, and peace. To bring these ideas to life, we'll explore the powerful story of a remarkable historical figure who faced enormous pressure, yet emerged with extraordinary clarity, changing both his destiny and the world around him. Now imagine yourself 6 months from today, looking back at a series of wise, empowered decisions that elevated your career, strengthened your relationships, and restored your sense of balance. That is the transformation waiting for you here. Practical wisdom drawn from ancient thought and modern psychology to help you navigate your everyday challenges. We'll break down why your mind often misleads you, uncover a transformative lesson through an inspiring story, and guide you through a simple, reliable action plan to think like a master decision maker. Before we begin, if the message resonates, like this video, share it with someone who needs clarity, and subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Official, where ancient insight meets modern breakthrough. Let's unlock your clearest thinking yet.
The diagnosis. Now, let's get real about why so many of us stumble when it comes to making decisions. You know that feeling, the one where you're staring at options and instead of clarity, your mind floods with confusion, fear, or impulsiveness. It's not because you're flawed or lacking intelligence. It's because our brains are wired with ancient survival mechanisms that don't always serve us in today's complex world. Think about it. Back in our hunter-gatherer days, quick, instinctual choices meant the difference between life and death. Spot a shadow in the bushes? Run first, ask questions later. But now, in a society bombarded by endless information, social media noise, and high-stakes pressures, those same instincts lead us astray. We fall prey to cognitive biases, those sneaky mental shortcuts that distort reality and push us toward poor judgment. Take confirmation bias, for starters. You latch onto information that supports what you already believe, ignoring the red flags waving right in front of you. Ever convinced yourself a bad investment was a sure thing because you only read the glowing reviews? That's it in action, and it's rooted in our psychological need for certainty in an uncertain world. Society amplifies this. We're conditioned from childhood to seek approval, to fit in, so we make decisions based on what others think rather than what's truly right for us. In the US, where individualism is celebrated yet conformity lurks in every corner, from career paths dictated by success metrics to relationships shaped by Hollywood ideals, we end up chasing illusions. You tell yourself, I need this promotion to be happy, but deep down, it's fear of falling behind that's driving the wheel. Then there's emotional hijacking. Your feelings, powerful as they are, often cloud clear thinking. Anger from a heated argument makes you snap at a loved one, regret flooding in later. Or anxiety about the future paralyzes you, turning molehills into mountains. Modern psychology, echoing Stoic wisdom, shows how emotions stem from our interpretations, not events themselves. Yet, we overlook this because our fast-paced culture glorifies gut feelings without teaching us to question them. Add in decision fatigue, that mental exhaustion from constant choices like scrolling through Netflix for hours, and you see why clarity evaporates. Studies reveal the average American makes 35,000 decisions a day. No wonder we default to autopilot, leading to regrets that pile up like unpaid bills. But here's the counterintuitive truth most people miss. The root isn't external chaos, it's our unexamined inner dialogue. We're conditioned to react rather than reflect, to value speed over depth. In a consumer-driven society, ads and algorithms exploit this, pushing impulse buys or knee-jerk opinions. You might think, I'm rational, but beneath the surface, societal pressures, fear of missing out, status anxiety, whisper lies that skew your lens. Philosophers like Epictetus warned us centuries ago, it's not what happens to you, but how you interpret it that matters. Yet, we ignore this, trapped in a cycle of unclear thinking that erodes confidence and breeds dissatisfaction. This diagnosis isn't meant to discourage you, it's to empower. By shining a light on these hidden forces, you start to see them coming. Imagine recognizing a bias mid-decision, pausing and redirecting. That's the freedom waiting. But to truly shift, we need more than awareness. We need wisdom in action. And that's where our story comes in, illustrating how one extraordinary individual mastered this art amid turmoil. The shift, the power of wisdom. Imagine stepping into the sandals of a man who ruled an empire stretching from the misty shores of Britain to the sun-baked sands of Egypt. This isn't just any leader. It's Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor whose life was a relentless storm of wars, betrayals, and personal tragedies. Yet, amid the chaos of commanding legions against barbarian hordes and grappling with a devastating plague that claimed millions, including his own children, Marcus didn't crumble into despair or rash decisions. Instead, he forged a path of unparalleled clarity, penning his private reflections in what we now know as meditations, a blueprint for thinking clearly that has echoed through centuries. You see, Marcus embodied Stoicism, that ancient philosophy teaching us to distinguish what we can control from what we can't, anchoring decisions in reason rather than the whirlpool of emotions. Picture this. It's the year 170 AD, and Marcus is encamped on the frigid Danube frontier, far from Rome's marble palaces. His body aches from endless campaigns, his heart heavy with news of his wife's death and whispers of his son's growing instability. Advisors clamor for aggressive strikes, tempting him with visions of glory, while fear gnaws at the edges, fear of failure, of legacy lost. But Marcus pauses. He retreats to his tent, not to plot vengeance, but to journal fiercely. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In that moment, he shifts. Instead of reacting to the barbaric threats with blind fury, he chooses deliberate strategy, negotiating peace where possible and fighting only when necessary. This clear thinking didn't just save his empire. It preserved his soul, turning potential ruin into a reign remembered for justice and wisdom. Why does this story grip your heart? Because Marcus's journey mirrors yours on a grand scale. You're not battling Parthians, but the internal barbarians of doubt, stress, and distraction that siege your mind daily. Stoicism, as he lived it, offers the shift you crave, viewing decisions through a lens of objectivity. He taught that clarity comes from stripping away illusions, recognizing that most crises are amplified by our perceptions. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, he wrote. Feel that resonate? When you adopt this, those foggy crossroads clarify. Marcus faced a co-emperor's betrayal, yet decided forgiveness over execution, fostering stability. Imagine applying that to your life, that heated work conflict. Pause, assess what's truly at stake, your ego or the greater good. His story isn't distant history, it's a living invitation to reclaim your mental throne. This shift isn't abstract philosophy, it's visceral power. Marcus's meditations weren't written for posterity but as a personal anchor, reminding him to question biases and embrace virtue. You can do the same. By embracing Stoic principles, you transform decision-making from a gamble into an art. Think of it as upgrading your mind's operating system, out with reactive glitches, in with deliberate code. His legacy proves it. Clear thinking under pressure doesn't just lead to better choices. It crafts a life of resilience and purpose. As you absorb this, feel the fog lifting, revealing paths you never saw before. But knowing is only the spark. Now, let's ignite it with action. The action plan. You've heard the diagnosis of why our minds get tangled in confusion, and you've felt the inspiring shift through Marcus Aurelius's Stoic wisdom. Now it's time to roll up your sleeves and put this into practice. You don't need a throne or an empire to think clearly. You just need a straightforward, battle-tested protocol to guide your decisions. I'm calling this the Clarity Compass. A 3-step framework rooted in Stoic principles, designed for your busy American life where pragmatism reigns supreme. Whether you're deciding on a career pivot amid economic uncertainty, navigating family dynamics in a fast-paced world, or simply choosing how to spend your evening without regret, this plan will steer you toward sharper, more fulfilling choices. Let's break it down step by step, so you can start applying it today and feel that empowering clarity wash over you like a cool breeze on a humid day. Step 1. The mindset shift. Reclaim your inner citadel. This is where the internal revolution begins, focusing on that fortress of your mind Marcus so fiercely defended. Start by recognizing that most decision fog comes from confusing what you control with what you don't. Right now, pause and ask yourself, in this choice, what's truly in my power? Your actions, your responses, your values, yes. External outcomes, other people's opinions, random twists of fate, no. To make this shift stick, adopt the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. Every morning, spend just 5 minutes visualizing potential obstacles in your day. Picture that meeting going south, or traffic derailing your plans, and mentally rehearse responding with calm reason instead of panic. Feel the weight lift as you realize these aren't threats to your core self, they're just events. In our achievement-driven culture, where success is measured by hustle and results, this mindset liberates you from the tyranny of what-ifs. You're not ignoring risks, you're arming yourself against them. Imagine deciding on that big purchase. Instead of impulse buying to chase happiness, you shift to questioning, does this align with my long-term values, or is it a fleeting emotion? This internal change rewires your brain, turning reactive thoughts into deliberate ones. It's pragmatic magic. No therapy sessions needed, just consistent self-dialogue that builds resilience like compound interest in your mental bank account. Step 2. The practical habit or daily decision audit. Now that your mindset is primed, embed a daily action to hone your clarity muscle. Here's the habit. At the end of each day, grab a notebook or your phone notes app and conduct a quick decision audit. Review 3 key choices you made, big or small, and dissect them with Stoic lenses. Ask, what biases crept in? Did confirmation bias make me ignore that warning sign in the email from my boss? Was emotion driving the wheel when I snapped at my partner over dinner? Then reframe. What would Marcus do? Jot down one alternative approach for next time, focusing on virtue, patience, wisdom, courage. Make it sensory. As you write, feel the pen glide across the page or your fingers tap the screen, grounding you in the moment. This isn't some fluffy journal exercise. It's a practical tool tailored for your on-the-go life, taking no more than 10 minutes before bed. In the US, where we're bombarded by 24/7 news cycles and social comparisons, this habit acts like a mental filter, catching debris before it clogs your judgment. Picture this in action. You're tempted to scroll endlessly on your phone, wasting hours. Audit it later. Fear of missing out drove that. Next time, set a timer and redirect to a book. Over weeks, you'll notice patterns, like how stress amplifies overthinking, and you'll preempt them. It's actionable empowerment, turning abstract philosophy into your daily edge, boosting confidence as you see real improvements in relationships and productivity. Step 3. Long-term mastery. build your wisdom network. Sustaining clarity isn't a solo sprint, it's a marathon with allies. To master this art over time, create your personal wisdom network, a circle of trusted voices and resources that reinforce Stoic thinking. Start by curating inputs. Subscribe to podcasts like The Daily Stoic or apps with bite-sized philosophy quotes, integrating them into your commute or workout. Then, connect with people. Join online communities or local groups of lifelong learners, perhaps through meetup.com for discussion circles on personal development. Share your audits anonymously if needed, gaining fresh perspectives that challenge your blind spot. But go deeper. Commit to quarterly clarity retreats, even if it's just a solo weekend hike where you reflect on major life decisions using Marcus's lens. Ask, am I living by my principles or drifting with the cultural current? This sustains the change by weaving clarity into your lifestyle, countering the isolation of modern American life where individualism can leave you echo-chambered. Feel the strength build as your network becomes a mirror, reflecting back your growth and catching slips before they snowball. Mastery emerges not from perfection, but persistence. You'll make fewer regrets, seize more opportunities, and inspire those around you. Remember, you're crafting a legacy of clear thinking, one decision at a time, turning everyday chaos into purposeful stride. As we wrap up this journey into the art of thinking clearly, let's pause and reflect on the path you've walked today. You started feeling the weight of those foggy decisions, the crossroads where doubt and regret loomed like shadows in the dusk. We diagnosed the hidden traps, those ancient biases and emotional storms society amplifies, turning your mind into a battlefield of confusion. But then came the shift, inspired by Marcus Aurelius, that Stoic emperor who turned chaos into clarity by mastering what truly matters, your inner citadel of reason. His story wasn't just history. It was a mirror for your own struggles, showing how objectivity can transform pressure into purpose. And with the clarity compass in hand, reclaiming your mindset, auditing your daily choices, and building a wisdom network, you now hold the tools to navigate life's twists with confidence, making decisions that echo with fulfillment rather than echo with what-ifs. Imagine it. You, standing taller, your mind a sharpened blade cutting through illusions. No more second-guessing that career move or relationship hurdle. Instead, a life where each choice builds toward the wisdom you crave. You've got this power within you, timeless and unbreakable, drawing from philosophies that have guided humanity through empires and eras. Feel that hope rising, like dawn breaking over a stormy sea, illuminating paths you once thought lost. You're not just surviving decisions, you're mastering them, crafting a legacy of growth that ripples into your career, your connections, and your quiet moments of self-reflection. From all of us at Timeless Wisdom Official, thank you sincerely for investing your time with us today. It's an honor to share these insights and watch you grow. If this sparked something in your soul, hit that like button to affirm your commitment, share this video with a friend who's wrestling with their own fog, and subscribe to join our community of deep thinkers turning wisdom into action. Until next time, think clearly, live boldly.